Starting this eyeshadow tutorial with my eyeshadow base, I'm using this one from Cindy's Creation. I just applied it there and like blended this into the skin. Now to start my transition shade, I'm using a powder I used for a nose contour. That is Fenty in 440. So this helps to like create your transition and it looks like a base as well. So you just go in and sweep, blend for your starting base. Then to proceed, I went in with my eyeshadow from Honest Beauty. So I'm using a brown shade there. That's the lightest brown shade to further blend out the initial brown shade I used for my powder palette. So this is like a build up of brown shades basically. So from the lightest shade of brown, if you watch closely, I'm still going to like dive into a darker brown shade, and this is going to come down the crease. So this is me still like emphasizing on the brown shade I used. Then if you see now, I am using that brown shade and I brought it down already. So I'm using a brown shade down and I'm making sure the placement is going upwards, because I'm taking the eyeshadow like I'm doing like a lifted eyes. So so you can see that brown shade I just touched. When I put it there, I'm going to like sweep it up and make sure it does not go above the brown shade I started with. So it's just like you creating different dimensions, but it must be blended. That's why you see that I keep going and I keep sweeping. You can see the brown shade I just used now. So you have to like pay attention. You can see that I'm creating a beautiful spot there. Then I went in with that brown shade as my main shade before we go in with our pigments. That brown shade is very beautiful. So I just applied it on the place I want it to be. I did not rub too much. I patted it on the place I want it to be, because that's my main shade basically. So I'm going to blend it, but it's still not all over the place, just at the place I want it to be. You can see how beautiful that is. And I went on to like sweep out the excess fallout from underneath the eyes with my under eye brush. To further blend, I went in with a brush that has no product at all, and I'm using the brown shade I started with initially, the light brown shade, to further blend. Moving on, you guys, I still went in with a smaller brush, but this time around to emphasize the lifted area, that wing illusion. I went into with a darker brown shade to emphasize, and with a smaller brush so that there's going to be dimension. Now to place my eyeshadow pigments, I used a pigment glue. Now I'm applying a pigment. So I started with a pink pigment initially, but the look I'm going for is just like a bronzy, browny, orangey type of look. So I'm using this pigment as well to create that. You can see how I am placing that. I just went into place. I tap on the eye space, and this is what we have now. You can see how clean and beautiful that is on our. Moving on to remove the excess fallout from the pigment, I went in with my under eye brush to dust out again. Now I'm lining our waterline with my a gel eyeliner. Now this is from Zaron. Is this from Zaron? No, from Younger Beauty. Then I went into like smudge underneath the eyes. So when I'm smudging it into the eyeshadow. I smudged that into the eyeshadow, then I completed lining the eyes. To clean that up, I'm using my powder. The powder I used for that's a skin shade powder, Fenty in the shade 340, to do a lifted eyes and wing the eyeshadow upwards. Now I am outlining our brows, and I'm using a brow pomade from Edgar and Esther in the shade was it Toffee? I think it was Toffee I was using here. So you guys, I have a detailed eyebrow tutorial on my channel, but I'm going to film another one because I noticed this wasn't as detailed, because I don't know, this wasn't as detailed. But if you want a very detailed eyebrow tutorial for 2025, just let me know and I'm going to create that for you. So I'm done lining that. For those stopping here for the first time, my name is Ifeanyi Okoro. I'm just cleaning up the brows now. I'm making them more defined. My name is Ifeanyi Okoro. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, a makeup artist as well. Stopping here for the first time, do not forget to like this video, give this video like, comment what you want me to create next in my next video. Share this video to your family, your friends, and people you feel like they need to grow their makeup this year 2025. And just leave a comment on what we should create next. Should I create like a party glam, like hot crease, graphic liners, colored eyeshadow? Just let me know what I should do on the channel next. If not, I'm not going to know. I'll just keep creating bridal looks. Or if you still want me to create like bridal looks, and this is the finished looks. If you've not seen this tutorial on how I did the skin prep, please check my channel. It's there. Please check my channel. You're going to see it's there. And let's stick around and let's see in our next video. Bye guys.